Activated, your window into an extraordinary world lived by many, yet celebrated by few. We showcase how to rally for persons with disabilities, taking you on a journey with valuable life lessons and intriguing personalities, leaving you ready for action. Activated takes us on a journey of taking lessons from persons with disabilities and how we must do things differently to unleash the contribution persons with disabilities can and must make to building a disability-inclusive Mzansi. In today's program, we focus on skills through lifelong learning, the role TVET colleges play in opening doors for persons with disabilities. We meet Mduduzi Nkabinde. He tells us about his life story and how enrolling at Optima College brought back hope and confidence in his life. We speak to Taello, Tsita about the skills persons with disabilities bring to the table and how they can optimize these skills in the workplace. And we end our show with Kagiso and Lovu and Zanande Mluyeni. We explore what skills they acquired while at the Living Skills Development Program and how this has allowed them to gain stability by earning their own hard-earned income. Hello and welcome to Activated with me, Helga Barkhuizen. When we think of options of learning within tertiary education, we often think of universities as the only option available. But what happens to persons with disabilities who may have intellectual impairments and may not meet the admission criteria to enroll in a university or FET college? When persons with disabilities have access to training and skills which are relevant to the labour market and suited to their abilities and interests, they can make a significant contribution in the workplace and to the living standards of their households, the community, and wider society. Yet the potential of many persons with disabilities remain untapped as they frequently do not have equal access to training to employable skills relevant to the labour market in which they seek to work, either in formal employment, in self-employment, or small businesses in the informal economy. Now, let's get activated. Mduduzi Nkabinde is 'n polisiebeampte wat oor die bestek van 5 jaar 'n gestremdheid opgedoen het weens suikerdiabetes wat daartoe gelei het dat sy been geamputeer moes word en dies meer ook sy sig verloor het. Mduduzi het in 1999 by die polisie aangesluit en is in die SAPD-geleedere deur verskeie vlakke van bevordering in die organisasie opgeskuif. Mduduzi dien huidiglik as senior konstabel en adjudantbeampte by die SAPD Thokoza tak. Ons het by hom 'n draai gemaak. Mduduzi was approached by a senior officer from the provincial office who encouraged him to enroll at Optima College to learn certain vocational skills to keep working at the SAPS. Though he was doubtful, he enrolled and confesses to have been one of the best decisions he has made. At Optima College, he was taught how to navigate the world as a blind person, keeping in mind he is an amputee. Optima also taught him how to use Braille and how to use a laptop as a blind person, capturing data and using various software.
Ukuza kwami Optima College into bengifisela ukuthi ngifunde into ezokhona ukuthi ingiphakamise ngikhona ukuqhubeka ngisebenze. So kwatholakala ukuthi i-computer izoba usizo kakhulu kimi ngoba ngeke ngisakhona ukufunda ngoba ngisanamehlo. But ngakhona ukuthi ngifunde ngokulalela into ekhulunywa nge-computer ngiphendule. Ngikhona ukuyisebenzisa, ngikhona ukustore ama-documents, ngikhona ukukapture yonke into ekumele ngicapture. Sengakhona nokuthi ngivule idocket ngayo ikhompyutha ngitype bese ngiyaprinta bese basayina ngikhona ukuyiqhubela phambili ba-investigate. Seyiminingi imisebenzi engakhona ukuyenza, even nokubhala i-affidavit sengakhona ukubhala i-affidavit njengoba sengila e-Optima bakhona ukuthi bangifundise ukusebenza ngekhompyutha. Isimo sami singifikele ngendlela bengacabanganga ukuthi singafika. Bekunzima kakhulu ngingakafiki kule ndawo lena. Ngoba bengakhona nokuhamba, benginovalo kakhulu. Kodwa ngithe mangifika kule ndawo lena bangifundisa ukuhamba nge-white cane. Ngakhona ukuthi ngiye la ngifuna ukuya khona. Bangibonisa nokuthi imali akusadingi ukuthi ngibize umuntu azongibalela imali. Sekukhona indlela i-device engayisebenzisa ukuthi ngibale ngayo imali. Bangifundisile nokusebenzisa ifoni ukuthi ngikhona ukufona, ngikhona ukuphendula ifoni, bangifakela i-talkback ukuthi ifoni ikhona ukukhuluma nami nje ukuthi ngenze kanjani. Sengiyakwazi ukuzenzela, sengakhona ukufunda imilayezo engithunyelelwe yona. Ngiphinde ngikhona nokuthi ngiphendule. Sengakhona ukuthi ngisebenzise ifoni ey'ntweni eziningi. sengiyakhona ukuthi ngisebenzise ikhompyutha ngikhona ukuthi ngifunde ngayo into bengayazi bengacabanga ukuthi ingenzeka empilweni yami njengoba sengilesimo sokukhubazeka sokungasabona emehlweni. Ngibonga kakhulu i-Optima College ne-South African Council for the Blinds ukuthi bakhonile ukuthi babe nomqondo ukuthi basakhele indawo enjengalena yokuthi nathi sizithole sithuthuka siyaphambili sikhona ukuthi senze sifinyelele kulezimo besikhule sazi ukuthi sifuna ukufinyelela kuzona ngokwemfundo nangokuphila. Basifundisa okukhulu kakhulu ngifisa ukuthi bangakhona nokuthi bachubekele phambili bakhona nokuthola ukuchaswa ukuthi bakhona ukunceda abanye abasesimele esinjengesami. Ngibonga kakhulu nokuthi bayakhona nokuthi bancede abasezofika kulesimo engikuso ukuthi bangasafiki basivimbe singakafiki bakhona ukubayenzela ama-operations bakhona ukuthi baphile bakhona ukugwema kulesimo sokungaboni ngoba sinzima lesimo. Uma ungazi ukuthi ungatholakala kuphi usizo uhleli bakuvalele ekhaya ungazibona sewumuntu ongasilutho emhlabeni kodwa uma uthola usizo lokuthi uze la bakhona ukuthi bakuthuthukise nawe uzibone ubalulekile emphakathini ukhona ukuthi ungazenyezi ukhona ukuhlala nabanye abantu uchubekele ngempilo phambili ukhona ukubona ukuthi impilo ilula ungachubeka uphile ulebele ungabona emehlweni akuchubeka ukhona ukuzenzela yonke into eyenziwa umuntu obonayo uzohlulwa yiloko naloko njengoba ungasakhona ukuthi uzibonele kodwa okuningi uyacisha uyachutelana nabo ababonayo abanye ungakhona nokubandlula ngibone nokuthi abantu enginabo lana engihlangane nabo babe usizo kakhulu kumina siyakhuthazana siyabonisana uthando akekho engathi ucabana nomunye lana ophatha omunye kabi sonke sibumbene sihlangene siyasazi isimo sethu sisamukele bangenze ngamukela isimo engikuso ngabona ukuthi hayi ukukhala akusizi ngcono ngamukele ngichubekele phambili ngempilo. Ngibonga kakhulu ku-Council SA Council for the Blinds ne-Optima College kulolwazi abangiphe lona nokuzethemba abanginike khona empilweni yami.
Mduduzi is 'n voorbeeld van sukses. Veral as jy 'n gestremdheid in jou volwasse jare opdoen, beteken dit nie jou lewe moet tot stilstand kom nie. Daar is opsies beskikbaar vir jou om nuwe vaardighede aan te leer en jou lewe weer op koers te kry. After the break, we chat with Taello, who recognizes that skills development programs can assist persons with disabilities in acquiring skills that can help them get jobs, participate in the economy, and have agency over their own lives. Ons is nou weer terug. Welcome back. Taello was born without any disabilities or physical impairments. However, at the age of 5, he contracted polio and acquired a disability as a result. This not only changed the course of his life, but that of his family. Taello had to accept he would be using a wheelchair for the rest of his life. The challenges this brought about were huge. Acceptance and adaptation even harder. Taello, welcome. It's so great having you with us.
Thanks for having me, Helga.
So you contracted polio and had a disability at the age of 5. Tell us a little bit more about yourself and what it was like growing up as a child with a disability.
That wasn't an easy journey at all. I was born without a disability, but at the age of 5, I was diagnosed with post-polio, of which it was new to my family. My parents, they had to live with it because it was not going to be changed. And I can imagine how frustrated they were because they had to send me to different hospitals just for doctors to get to understand what was the problem. After high school, I decided to engage myself to learnerships, whereby I happened to do a couple of learnerships, hoping to get a permanent employment after a learnership.
Yes.
Because before doing a learnership, I had to do some sort of research to get to understand what is a learnership and then what I'm going to gain from the learnership.
Of course.
So it drew to my mind that I can get a permanent employment through learnership. So I engaged myself to learnerships.
This learnership, however, impacted you in a way that you didn't go and just get employment, but you decided to become an entrepreneur. Tell us about that. How did that shift come about?
Because all of us, we've got dreams. And I happened to do a learnership, and then once I got my permanent employment, that's where I decided to shift. I started to noticing what I want in life. I happened to resign from my employment from the company that I was working for, just to pursue my dream, just to live my purpose in life, of which I wanted to be an entrepreneur. And then that's where I started opening a company called Willing Towards Success, whereby I'm doing a training. I'm a training provider. And then I noticed that in order for me to run qualifications that will be recognized, I have to register with Tsita to get accreditation. So I did that. I follow all the processes with Tsita, and eventually I got accreditation, of which accredited for new venture creation and to F level 4.
Taello, in closing, anything you'd like to add and leave with our audience today?
What I can say is that people with disabilities, there's no one who's going to rescue us. There's no one who's going to do this for us. Instead, people will think on our behalf, of which it's totally wrong, because they don't know, they don't understand our purpose. Let's live our purpose. Let's stop at this thing of stereotypeness, of getting to a learnership for the sake of getting a stipend. But let's get to understand the qualification, and let's push ourselves. Let's not sit back and wait for people to do things for us, because that's how learnership is going to be. You will be offered a qualification, people thinking that it's going to benefit you, and all to find it's not benefiting you at all.
Sure.
But if you stand up and tell them that this is not going to work for me, I prefer this, and then they will definitely listen to you and give you what you want, because I believe everyone is wishing each and every person to prosper in life. So let's push ourselves.
I'm going to say that at the end of the day, when you have your qualification, it's not the end of the road, it's only the start to that journey.
That's very true.
Taello, thank you so much for your time today. It's been a pleasure having you with us.
Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
After the break, we meet up with Kagiso Ndlovu and Zinande Mloyeni, who believe with the right type of intervention, skills development courses can empower those living with a disability. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back. The Living Link is 'n nuwensgewende organisasie wat voorsiening maak vir die intellektueel gestremde en leeruitdagende gemeenskap, ongeag ras, geslag en godsdienstige agtergrond. Dit het ten doel om die ontwikkeling van intellektueel gestremde volwassenes aan te moedig, te verbeter en te ondersteun om hulle te help om 'n hoë lewensgehalte te bereik. Kagiso Ndlovu en Zinande Mloyeni het deel van hierdie program gevorm en het sedertdien formele werk gekry. Ons het by hulle 'n draai gemaak. Kagiso grew up in Tsakani. He comes from a poor family. His dad is not working and his mom works in a creche. He attended special needs schools and at the end of his high school education had no further opportunities to study. He enrolled at the Living Link and completed the NQF Level 1 Cleaning and Hygiene qualification. Kagiso did well at his job and is now looking at getting his own place to stay to live independently. Zinande grew up in Alexander with her granny. She attended Gracewell Special Needs School. At the end of her schooling, she had no further opportunities to study further. She joined the Living Link in 2021 and completed the NQF Level 1 Cleaning and Hygiene qualification. She's now working at Sparrow FET College in the school canteen and is also helping to support her granny at home.
Before ngizothola i-living link, ngilangaza Espero, FET College. So uma ngifike e-FET College, sabhala ama-test, ngathi ngifuna ukwenza IT. Sabhala ama-test e-IT. Unfortunately, that didn't go well. And then bangithumela ama-number wase-living link ukuthi ngicontacte bona mhlawumbe bangangisiza. And then that's how I found the living link. So it's emva kwama ngiqeda ukugraduate e-living link, ngathola umsebenzi eSparo. So ngase ngiqala ukuthola i-salary. So yanginceda kakhulu ngoba ngabe sengazi ukuthi yabo manje sekumele ngibe independent yabo entweni eziningi, nokuthi i-personal budget bangifundise i-living link. So okuningi nje yabo bese isalary mingena bese ngazi ukuthi kumele ngiyenze ngispend e-transportini, ngispend endaweni yokuhlala yabo. So entweni eziningi nje nangapha ngisazoyenza into zami esayidini yabo njengoba ngithi vele ngisazophusha amanye amabhizinisi yabo ukuthi branding nani. So nayo incede kakhulu nje ukuthi yabo ngibe independent. So umsebenzi enginawo manje it's ngenza maintenance. Ngenza maintenance la Espero Foundation. So okuningi nje ngidila ngokuthi amanzi since sinenkinga amanzi manje. So besiceda ukufaka ama-tank senze sure ukuthi sonke isikolo sithola amanzi. Nogesi nje since kuyinkinga. So generator yabo kumele kuthenge i-diesel njalo. Kumele ngenze sure ukuthi i-diesel yakhona isekangakanani ekupheleni kwayo. So okunye nje igadini ngenze sure ukuthi amaklasi abothisha nje a-clean yabo. Keep isikolo nje clean as vele bengistudy hygiene and cleaning. So vele kumele ngenze sure ukuthi hygiene vele i-right. So okuningi vele kwami nje ukuthi ngincede isikolo nakhona nje ukuthi si-improve okuningi vele ukuthi indawo ibe clean. Nokuthi mabadinga izinto nje i-assistant from i-maintenance yabo. So kuzoba yimi vele umuntu ocelwayo vele yabo. Since ngizitshela ukuthi ngazonke. Ngifuna umntwana obukele manje ukuthi ayenze sure vele ukuthi uyaphumelela and angagive up. Ngoba like impilo ayipheleli ngokuthi wena une-intellectual disability yabo. So ngoba ama-opportunity akhona and maningi ama-opportunity yabo. So ngasho ukuthi nje angagive up, ahlezi aphusha and athandaze nje ngoba faith, abe ne-faith umuntu wakhona yabo, hlezi athandaze. Kukho konke nje kuzoyenzakala nje ngesimanga sakamdali vele obvious. And bangapheli amandla, angamameli abantu ukuthi bathini man labo. Ahlezi azi-uplifta vele, abe confident kukho konke akuyenzayo yabo.
Living link kade ngenza esikoleni kade siyibiza angazi link bayibizani yabo. So sayenza i-maths ne-English bese nama-safety things about safety hazards, ukuthi which surfaces ongazithola emsebenzini or anywhere around you. Kitchen most of the time wash dishes, izitsha. My office, I need to clean the office, I need to change the dustbins, then close the windows. When I'm here, I'm doing the kitchen, I'm helping my puppy to sell the things, the sweets, the snacks, the cold drinks. Then we close up. Then second break is the same thing. Need to sell and make money to buy some things that we need. In my knowledge, I don't think I have a disability. But if you treat me like a disabled person, but When I see myself in the mirror, I'm not a disabled person because I can do anything by myself. I can read, I can write, I can do anything a normal person can do. Besides, you can bully me, but I'm okay. I made it through to everything. My advice to the new students, love yourself, be courage, be strong, and stay focused all the time. You'll make it through.
Daar is geen twyfel dat die ontwikkeling van vaardighede onder mense met gestremthede 'n hoë prioriteit op die openbare en privaat sektor se agenda bly nie. Daar word trouwens aansienlik befondsing beskikbaar gestel om hierdie doel te ondersteun. Self-determination and a willingness to learn also play an important role for each individual, and knowing where and how to seek support and training can make a significant difference in the life of persons with disabilities who use skills development or training centres as an opportunity to empower themselves and stand a better chance of securing employment in the area of skills they are certified for. Bly veilig. Tot volgende week, selfde plek, selfde tyd. Only on SABC2, you belong. Join, like and share Activated on Facebook.